Hey there, guy. Whatever. Hey there, guys. We're Gamer741 here. Sorry about that weird thing at the beginning. It's because of this emulator. But welcome back to some more Let's Play Animal Crossing Wild World. In the last part, we finished up working for Tom Nook, and in this part, we will be getting bells, I guess. There's not much else to do. See, nothing in here. I'm gonna quickly see, did anybody move into town? No, nobody moved into town, unfortunately. But it does mean that I would have to make a bio for the new person. That wouldn't be very fun, because it takes forever. And oh my goodness, here is Red. He is, basically the black market of this game. He'll sell you paintings, and a lot of the time they'll be fake, and I do know how to tell if they are fake. So, I won't be buying fake ones if I can help it, and I will be buying the real ones. Anyway, so, you need a password to get in there, so one of the neighbors will give you the password. So, oh wait, we need money to even buy anything, because he's a cheapskate. So I'm not gonna be able to get anything for Red today. But, what you're gonna want to do first is grab some apples. That's what you always want to do. The first thing you do to make money is grab apples or oranges, whatever fruit you have in town, and then sell them. I recommend. I'm gonna get a entire pocket full of them. And here I'm going to go into my inventory, and man, I had like inhaled like so much air, and I was like just needed to breathe it out, but I couldn't breathe it out without going and breathing into the microphone. So I'm pretty sure you heard like this big blowing of wind. I did not need to blow into my microphone. That was probably really obnoxious. But anyway, so we have a Japanese drum, and then we have modern tile. I'm gonna spread the modern tile on the floor, and it's gonna look awesome. Now our house looks amazing, way better than before. So let's see. What will I do? Gonna go collect some more. Gonna go collect some more fruit, and then gonna go. Yeah, just gonna collect fruit right now. I could do this off screen, but I don't really need to. Man, I'm already up to. Oh, come on. Yay, bug, be gone. Okay, that was a bug. The beetles are somewhat rare, and they only appear on trees. Not fruit trees. I'm pretty sure they don't appear on fruit trees unless they're fruit beetles. I don't know, but I'm not the giant expert on Animal Crossing, but I do know quite a bit. There should be enough fruit. So we're just gonna go and sell it, and we're gonna go into the shop next door, and I'll be doing all that. But I have a story to tell. I had just gone to the mall, like just gone. Oh, what fantastic timing on your part, Carl. I completely forgot to mention earlier. A very important thing I must ask you. Now that you've moved to Hyrule, the Happy Room Academy will rate you. Okay, blah blah blah. This is Happy Room Academy. They'll send you a letter every once in a while to evaluate, and they'll give you a score of your room evaluation. So we're gonna do that. They're not that. It's not really that interesting. So whatever. I'm gonna sell my stuff. I want to sell, and we'll sell our fruits. Man, it's so difficult not using your mouse. Hello? Fine. For these kind of things, I'll be using my mouse, but otherwise, I'll be using, the other stuff, my keyboard for controlling. No, I wanted to sell that one thing, but whatever. It'll give us 900 bells. We have a deal. They sell for 100 bells each, and we had 9. Anyway, so yeah, get 900 bells, and I don't want to buy the watering can because I have nothing to buy. I mean, nothing to really use it for right now. I'll buy it later, but I need to buy the fishing rod, and then I need to go fishing, and then we can make money. Anyway, so I just went to the mall. Like, I had just went to the mall, and then I was, going around. I'm like, I wonder I'm gonna look around and look at some stores. And then I noticed that, there's this shop, and I noticed that it's called, it's a game store. I don't remember what it's called. It's irrelevant because it's like the only games place where you can find the game store is right here in the mall. I'm pretty sure, because it didn't seem like a big game store. It didn't seem like one of those things like GameStop. So I'm pretty sure you can only find it in the smaller. Maybe it's a local thing, but I'm not sure. But I don't think you'll be able to find it unless you really want to find it and you look like really crazily. But so they have a ton of games, and not just like games for like the Wii and PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. Don't have just those games. I accidentally dropped my thing on the ground. I'm so stupid. But they have N64 games and PlayStation 1 games and PlayStation 2. They have PlayStation 2. They have PlayStation 1, Game Boy, Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance. And oh my gosh, seriously? There is thunder. Yeah, it's raining outside and there's a thunderstorm, but there hasn't been any thunder except for that all day. I mean, not all day, all night that I've heard of. But yeah, I'm just gonna go fishing, and here's a fish. Throw the fishing rod in, and the fish will devour. And we don't even have any bait. You don't have to buy bait, so there's like no bait on there apparently, and still they like to go and eat it. That's weird. But anyway, so at the game store they have all sorts of games. They have consoles, even like NES. They have an NES. They had an NES and a SNES and a GameCube and an N64, and they had games for all those systems. It was really cool, and it's like one of the best. It's probably the best gaming store I've been to ever. But then I really don't go to game stores that often, and there's only one, and it's really not the best. And GameStop's an awful game store, and then I miss that fish. But GameStop's pretty bad. Because it's like, oh, I'll sell you my brand new N64, $2. Buy a brand new N64, $1 million. They overprice stuff, and then they don't buy stuff for enough money. It's like that. I sold 2 Wii games, and I only got like, I didn't even get like $2 for 2 Wii games, and they were in good condition. So, yeah. $2. I didn't even get $2 for 2 Wii games. I mean, seriously. The other game store that I could have sold them to would have given me like $2, maybe even $3. So yeah. Actually, no, they don't even sell it for that much either. But this store buys and sells games, so maybe I could sell my games there sometime. There's also a pawn shop that I sold games to. They were a good store, but then it's like I haven't gone there for a while. But they don't have enough variety and selection for me, and stuff's a bit overpriced, too expensive. But they had Superman 64 and Bubsy at the game store. Bubsy 1 and 2, not 3D for the PlayStation, but these were for the Sega Genesis. And I have a Genesis and an X64, and they had Superman 64. Superman 64 for some reason was $9, and I'm like, that's overpriced because Superman 64 is awful. And I was tempted to get it, honestly, but then I also want to buy a Virtual Boy off of my friend. Yeah. I don't care that it's bad. I still want it. But then I realized that, wait, Superman 64 is so difficult because of its controls. I probably can't even play it very easily. So I didn't bother getting it. Ooh, it's a clownfish. That would make a nice pet. But I didn't bother. I didn't bother getting it. I tried getting Hey You Pikachu, but then I realized, oh wait, this requires a microphone, and I don't have a microphone for the N64, so I didn't get it. And instead, I got Buck Bumble, because I heard it was a good game. But I have to lower my expectations for it because otherwise I'll think this is gonna be the best game ever, and then it's gonna be mediocre. Because it actually happened to me for Ocarina of Time. I heard Ocarina of Time is a really good game. I mean, I heard it was the best game in the world. So when I play it, I'm expecting it to be the best game in the world. And then it does not deliver at all because your expectations are too high for pretty much any game. You have to play. It's better if you play a game thinking that it's going to be awful, or at least thinking that's going to be meh kind of a game. Like it's just mediocre. It's not the best game in the world, but it's not the worst. Dang it, I'm so stupid. I pulled in too quickly. Oh well. So yeah, that's the best thing to do. But anyway, so I get Buck Bumble, and I'm gonna play it. Not tonight, unfortunately. I don't have enough time, and I wanted to record some Animal Crossing because I need to record every day. I mean, it's Animal Crossing. Oh my goodness, that's giant. It's probably going to end up being a sea bass, which aren't worth anything because they're extremely common. But who knows? Maybe it'll be something else, something nice and valuable. They also had Final Fantasy VII there. They had a lot of cool rare games. They had Spiral Connection for the PlayStation 1, Final Fantasy VII for the PlayStation 1. Of course, Final Fantasy was $82. No, it was $83, and that's like, no thank you. Ugh. This thing is not cooperating. Thank you. Now I can catch it. Okay, go under. Bumper. Okay, there we go. Anyway, so they had some nice games there. I told you, it's a sea bass. Called it. Not again. But anyway, so they had some nice games there, like Final Fantasy VII, but I'm pretty sure Final Fantasy VII is going to be one of those games where I'm going to be like, oh my gosh, this is the best game ever. Turns out to be one of the worst games I played. Not one of the worst, but turns out to be just a mediocre game to me. And Lowell's going to give us the password, even though it's pretty useless. But the passwords are kind of, Bluebear gave it. I don't recommend trusting Bluebear. But maybe somebody else, if it was like getting it from Brain Force. I don't even know who else lives in Aurora. Because Aurora is trustworthy. Except for the fact that she runs away from you. But anyway, he's gonna enter us in a fishing contest, and let's see who can catch a crawfish first. And I'm like, sure, I'm fishing already anyway. So I'll enter this. There's no reason not to. For some reason, I find it funner to talk more inside, like I'm post-commentating. So, like, I'm talking about myself in the third person. I find that funner. Like, if I were to do a Pokemon game, even though it's gonna be live commentary, I'd probably be like, so I go for the flamethrower here. Like, I know exactly what's gonna happen. Like, it's a Wi-Fi battle, and I'm doing it post or something. I don't know how to explain it, but it's weird like that, and I just find it easier to do that. So I might do that sometime, but I'm not gonna do Pokemon right now. I might finish Pokemon Yellow sometime, maybe. If I do Pokemon Yellow again, I'd probably just redo it and start over from the beginning. But that won't be for a while, if ever. So, no need to think that that's gonna happen. Don't get your hopes up. The heck? People, I'm recording here. You're talking too loud, people. Quiet, please. People interrupt me way too often. That's why I like to record alone, but I don't have time to record alone a lot. I also have a somewhat large family, and here we go. Actually, this might be a frog. I don't know. It did not get scared away. I am so what the heck about that? Ah! Okay. so we didn't get that. Let's see. Is there a pond up here? I don't know, because I've never been in this town before, because they're all randomly generated. But anyway, I got Buck Bumble. I hear it's good. I'll play it later. Oh, it ran away. Dang it. Yeah, if you run, you'll scare away the fishies. The fishies are like, oh my gosh, that guy's running. Swim away! Oh well. Anyway. Okay, here we go. Here's something, and there's nothing in it. Was there? No, there's nothing in there. I guess I'll just go in here and meet some new characters. Hi there, Brooker. No, it's Booker, not Brooker. Whatever. Anyway, so, no! Yeah. Let me, what can I do for you? Something lost? And you can see the lost and found here. He has 8 items. He has 8 items. They're a lot of the time they're gonna actually be pitfall seeds, which you can use and bury. But the lost and found can actually get filled up, and you won't have anything. Like, you can't actually get anything else. But oftentimes that won't happen unless you like always leave pitfall seeds in there and never get rid of them, because you have to get those pitfall seeds and get rid of them, or else it'll clog up your thing, your lost and found, and that's no good, because then you can't get any new items, and you can take them all for free, and it doesn't matter because they're lost and found. Nobody can say that it's not yours. I mean, oh, I lose a lot of stuff. You're lying. But they can't say that because they don't have any legitimate way of knowing that you're lying unless they like could read minds. But that's not in this game. It's not Golden Sun. Oh, I made a reference. I'm so funny. Woohoo. Although that was kind of random. I've been playing Golden Sun recently, and I just have to say I think it's severely overrated. I don't really like it that much, honestly. It's just kind of a boring game, in my opinion, for me at least. But I'm not a big fan of the style. I do like turn-based style of. Oh my gosh, had to itch my ear. There we go. I prefer turn-based style of RPGs like this, but I don't really like the more. I don't like the game that much. I mean, I don't find the story very compelling. I find it kind of a bland story. I also am not a big fan of like different characters, and they expect way too much of you, and there's a big jump in levels after a while, because there's like a place where you're fighting like level, like a place where you're supposed to be about level 5, or no, not level 5, level 7, and then there's a place like right by it that you're actually supposed to go to. That's more where you're fighting enemies that you should be fighting when you're like, I don't know, level 17? No, level 14. And it really is weird. I'm looking at my shirts. Oh my gosh. No, there we go. That is just the best thing in the world. All of these shirts aren't very good, but there we go. Best shirt ever. Oh, I'm totally gonna send it to like Lobo or somebody. No, that would look so cute on Blue Aurora, but I don't know. All of these shirts are awful. I'll just I like the work uniform the best so far, so let's just put that on. Okay, now we can leave. But there is one other thing that we need to do. There's one other shop that we need to visit. Gasp! Another shop? No way. And it's right here. This is the Able Sisters. They will be selling clothing and let you make designs for 350 bells. I really did not like that because in the other two Animal Crossing games you could make designs for free. You only had to pay money to make okay, I thought that was that's a stash of glasses. No thanks. But normally you only had to pay money to make a pro design, which is like you can design every individual inch of it. What is this? No, what? Oh, I accidentally pressed B. Oh yes, that was designed for tree huts. No thanks. I don't really care about tree huts designs very much. And there goes that lightning again. I'll try it on. That looks completely ridiculous. We're totally gonna buy that. I don't know. Let's see. This shirt looks nice. Let's see. A beaded shirt. Let's put it on. Oh, I like that. But I like the other shirt better. It looks like a soccer shirt. I do like playing soccer. It's probably my favorite sport other than fencing. Fencing, yeah, it's Latin uniform. That is so stereotypical. No, but whatever. I like that shirt. I've had this shirt before, and I do like it, so I'm gonna go put it on. But I like fencing. It's pretty fun. It's not like anything. It's very interesting, to say the least. I mean, it's just sword fighting, so it's not like it's strategy and skill more than just like. I mean, that you can say that about any game, but this fencing especially. More than strength, because you can't just be like, oh, if I can just whack a sword really hard, I can fence real easily. Well, actually, one form of fencing you can do that much. If you're stronger, you'll have a better chance of winning. But the fencing I do, it's a different type of fencing, and it uses foils instead of swords. Foils are thin metal, with a they don't have sharp tips. Oh wait, I want the Pep Squad shirt. I forgot about that, and I don't want the work uniform. There we go. But they have what they have is like little balls of metal on the tips, and then you have to like put something protective over it so it doesn't hurt people as much. Normally you can. I mean, you can. It's not required, but most people do. But you also have to wear a lot of padding. Except for one form of fencing, you don't have to wear any armor. But you don't use like sharp swords in that fencing, and they're kind of wooden, not metal, because wooden doesn't hurt quite as much. And then the different forms of fencing. You can hit different areas of the body to score, and normally sometimes it'll be like, oh, score 3 points and you win, or score 5 points. It varies on what kind of type of fencing you do a lot, and then it also varies on it really also just varies from tournament to tournament, and from like game to game kind of thing. Although they're not really called games, because they're not. It's a different sport. So I like soccer. Normally, when I play soccer, I play goalie or defense. I can't play offense very well, but I'm really good at goalie and defense. So yeah, those are the only sports I like. I absolutely despise football. I don't really like basketball that much. I think football is boring as heck. I'm not a big fan of I think football is pretty boring, and basketball's just not very interesting to me really. But yeah. So anyway, now if you get a hammock or some other type of bed, you can actually come up here and switch your beds. So I'm gonna quickly do that. But yeah, those are the sports I like. I'm interested in. interested. Yeah, I'd be interested to hear what you like. I know football's very popular, and then what else is popular? Football is popular, and then the basketball's pretty popular as well, and then hockey's fun. I'm not a big fan of hockey. I really don't like sports that much, but I do like football. Yes, I'm calling it football from now on. Soccer is just its American name because we like calling it football, American football, football. For all the people who live in other countries that watch me, I think there's only one person that I've noticed, because you can like see who watches your videos and like your statistics. There's only one person who watches my video, has watched my videos in a different country, I think, or maybe there's like two, but the person isn't like a regular viewer. They just happen to stumble across my videos. And anyway, this is our new pet. I don't know a name, so you can feel free to give me a name, but I don't know. Oops. Better put that pit back down. But anyway, I'm pretty much done with the episode. I'm just gonna place this back down, and you guys can tell me what you think good name would be for the clownfish. And I'd prefer it to be original and not to say name it Nemo, something like that. So yeah, although I'll probably come up with a name, and it'll probably be something like, oh, his name is Nishizawa, Japanese name, woohoo. I'm probably gonna do that, but anyway, I will see you guys later, and I'll see you in the next part. See you guys later.